I want to show you the versatility of my pork ragu. It is so simple and easy to make. The recipe's at allyskitchen.com. I've got about this much left. I keep it in these vintage ball jars. And I'm going to do a lasagna. So the first thing, and I went just through my pantry and freezer, decided not to go to the grocery store. I'm not going to buy anything else. And this is what I'm going to make do with this lasagna. I had a little bit of zucchini and squash, some fresh tomatoes, mozzarella, Parmesan. I'm going to use this peppered salami. It's going to be so good. And some peas and some fresh basil. But I'm going to put on the bottom this roasted red pepper bruschetta. So let me just open that. There we go. And I think I'm going to put the ragu on the top. So I wanted something on the bottom just to let those noodles soak up. And I am using the oven-ready lasagna noodles because I want it to be quick. So let's spread this out. Okay. And, oh wow. Okay, that's going to be perfect. And so we will put our first layer of noodles in. So let's see, I think they'll fit in like this. Okay, give them a little push down there. Crack them a little bit, that's okay. Let me wipe my hands. Now, I'm going to put the zucchini and squash in. So this is going to be like a vegetable and cheese and all this great sauce. And these were just the odds and ends in my refrigerator. So the zucchini, okay, and I think I'm going to put a few slices of mozzarella on top of that. So just give this a slice, tear it up. There we go. Now another layer of lasagna. So that's going to go in there. And on top of this, I'm going to put the peppered salami. Ooh, that's going to be so good. This is a non-conventional lasagna, but I'm telling you, it's going to be delicious. So, and I like the peppered salami because it gives a little kick. And then we're going to use a little bit of Italian seasoning because I want the, and it's a dried Italian seasoning. Okay, there. Just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon. And how about putting the tomatoes in? Hey, there's no rhyme or reason to how this is all coming together. And that's the great thing about leftovers and creating new dishes with your leftovers, okay? Well, I'm going to put the shaved Parmesan in next. Would that be good with this peppered salami? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's looking good. And then, let's see. Yeah, because I just have 2 noodles left. So I'm going to put the peas in, about half of them. Okay. And some of my fresh basil. And we're just going to put the whole leaves in. If you don't have fresh basil, you could use basil pesto or dried basil, but of course, nothing beats fresh. And I just plucked this from my garden, so I know it's fresh, and I know it's healthy, and I know it's organic, because I don't use any chemicals when I raise my herbs. Oh, it smells so good. And then, let's see. I'm going to save the rest of the mozzarella to go on top. So this is, I've just got 2 noodles here, and it's going to have to work. That's it. It's going to have to work. Now we're going to use this sauce on top. Just pour it on, and we'll spread it out. See, that's the great thing about this ragu, is that you can use it for so many things. So it's going to spread out. So we're going to have a lot of meatiness and vegetables, and it's going to be fabulous. You know, there's a little more in there. I'm going to run to the sink, put a little water in it, shake it up, and put it in. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's just shake it a little bit. Okay, shake. Okay, and it's okay because I think it needs a little more liquid in it. Okay, there we go. Now the mozzarella on top, and we'll just kind of tear it up and put it on there, and it'll soak into the pork ragu. Ooh, my oven's ready. I've got it set at 375. I'm going to put it in uncovered first, and then I'll see how it's doing. I don't know how long I'll do it. Maybe, well, whatever the directions say, for about 20 minutes for these oven-ready noodles. So this makes a really quick and delicious. This is going to be dinner tonight, and you've got to make the pork ragu first of all, and then you know you can do so many things. You know, nachos, put it over fresh vegetables, and more. Okay, there it is. It's going into the oven. Once it comes out, I'll be back with you. That's it. It's ready to come out of the oven. So this is the pork ragu lasagna that I've made with leftover, just what I had left over of my pork ragu. So let's get it out. Okay. Oh, wow. Man, that looks fabulous. It's just bubbling away. And I'm going to put a little bit more, while it's hot, some shaved Parmesan on it. Just let that kind of melt in. And of course, this recipe for the pork ragu is at allieskitchen.com. I'm telling you, one of the most versatile sauces or ragus I've ever made. Close that hot oven. And I think I'll just garnish it with a little bit of fresh basil. This is going to cool a little bit. And if you didn't see my other stories on this, I made it with oven-ready pasta. And I just threw in vegetables that I had. Zucchini, squash. I used peas, a few tomatoes. And then there's some peppered salami in there too. So that's going to be really tasty. And this is dinner. You know, that's the thing about making sauces and stews and soups. You can use them for so many different things. Okay. Now that is a pretty dinner. Let me show you again. It's into a lasagna. You smell so good. There are so many things that you can make with my pork ragu. So with the last of it, I made a lasagna. and I just went through my crisper, pulled out vegetables that were in there, zucchini, squash. I had some frozen peas. I did some roasted red peppers, and it just turned in to the most beautiful lasagna you've ever seen. So we're going to plate it, have it tonight, and you want to make that pork ragu. I'm telling you guys, it is killer good. Plus, it's versatile. You can do so many things with it. Bon appetit.